Hi, my name is ARK and today we are going to discuss header files in C language. In this video, we will discuss what a header file is, why do we use it, and how do you include your own header file. So a header file can be described as a file that contains all the information regarding the functions that you are using in a program. That information includes things such as the structure of a function, the parameters or requirements and arguments of that particular function. For example, a very simple and heavily used function in C language is printf. This function is used to print text onto the console. Anything written in between the quotation marks will be printed onto the screen. But the structure of this function in the header file is something like int printf constant char pointer c minus string bracket close, where int is the value that will be returned if the function executes correctly, and the c string is where we will write the statement that we need to print. There are numerous header files in the C library. There's stdio.h, math.h, io.h, and stdlib.h. You can find a list of them in the description below. All of these libraries have their own particular use case. If we're creating a simple program, we only need to include stdio.h. Now, you might have a question. Okay, but how do I use a function of a particular header file, or how do I include a header file? Well, don't worry. It's simple. When you're coding, write #include at the top of your program, and in between the brackets, the name of the header file you need to include. For example, if I need to print my name onto the console, I will use the printf function, which is located in the standard input-output header file. Here, the #include is the preprocessor directive. It means that before the compilation or the execution of the program even starts, my C code editor runs and fetches the stdio.h from the included C library. There are no restrictions as to how many header files you can include, but it is best that you only add the required amount and not clutter up your program. For example, if you're creating a calculator, we can include math.h, which contains functions like power of, acos, asine, and log10, which you can use according to your own particular use case. You can use #include to add your own header files as well. For example, #include, and in between single quotation marks, you will add the name of the file. Here the file name myheader.h will be included. But one important thing to note, both the code and the custom header file need to be in the same folder, but that header file must contain valid functions for it to work properly. Now, how do you create your own custom files? Well, that's the topic for another video. For now, this is ARK from Code with ARK signing off. See you guys in the next one.